Today on TNT Big Show, one big strike against emulation. All today on TNT Big Show. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNT Big Show. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Welcome to our show, and we are going to do an explosive topic today. Help the channel by subscribing and ringing the notification bell. The video by watching it, all of it. Thumbs up if you're liking it, comment, and sharing it. And now let's get right down to business, as you will. So Life, very good article from them. Switch emulator, Yuzu to pay $2.4 million to Nintendo and cease development. DS emulator, Citra to also shut down. By Alana Haggis. This is true that Nintendo was going to take them to court, and according to the article, quote, Tropic Haze, the creators of the Switch emulator Yuzu, have agreed to pay Nintendo USD $2.4 million in damages, as well as shut down the emulator for the hybrid console, along with the 3DS emulator, Citra. This news comes just a week after Nintendo filed a lawsuit against the creators, and around a day after Tropic Haze hired its own lawyer.
Also, to clear up real quick, they're not going to court now because they already settled.
Right, yeah, they, settled it. Okay, I would read more of it, but we got the gist of it. And this pretty much means that now companies can go after emulators. Because I don't want to hear this garbage of, we just want to do it so it'll run better on our machine or PC or whatever, and to preserve legacy games. Bullcrap.
Yeah.
This is about a bunch of PC nerds who are too cheap and chintzy to buy a video game console, even though they don't mind buying a PC that costs us thousands of dollars. I built it myself. I'm sure you do. I got a bridge to sell you. You know, you're a liar. The fact is, you guys don't mind PC companies milking you and everything. When you think video game companies and them want to make money, I'm doing the moralistic Crusader Robin Hood thing by by emulating the game. And that's really what most of you do. Don't lie to me, because I know better. I think it's ridiculous.
Oh, it is.
Now, as far as people wanting old games that aren't on the market anymore, there is a point to be made about that. However, fact of the matter is, the IP is theirs. It's not yours.
Exactly. And if they don't want you to have it, that's their decision, not yours.
Yeah, it may suck.
Yeah.
And it's a terrible business decision. I think we should show Nintendo, Sony, everybody, that they're making a big mistake by not giving us more of these older games.
Yeah.
I think it is a big mistake myself. But legally, you can't do it.
Right. You cannot take it without their permission.
Because the IP itself belongs to the company.
Exactly.
Whether it's Capcom, Nintendo, Sega, Sony, Microsoft, Larian Studios. Yes, I'm sticking up for Sony and Larian Studios. That shows you that I mean business on this. I'm not picking this side because Nintendo's on it. I'm picking it because it's the truth. I have an IP that I'm going to make a movie out of, and book series out of, and hopefully a movie one day. And I want control over how it's used. It's my property that I created. And that's something that a lot of people just don't understand anymore. And you guys want to act like you're the modern day Robin Hoods. Bullcrap. If you really were, you would give something back to people. No, you just want to take it and think you're sticking it to the man. This is your way of being anti-authority, man. And really, the only people you're going to end up hurting are the workers. Because except for Nintendo, all these other companies are laying off people. Remember how people used to steal music and stuff?
No.
And now people don't, streaming, but that you pay for that, and stuff. That's different. But here's the thing. Emulation is illegal. It's just a doorway to pirate games.
Yeah.
And I've seen some butthurt trolls on Review Tech USA trying to make the argument that it's morally, objectively good to steal from Nintendo. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
To pirate, no, to steal. Let's call it what it is. Stealing.
Stealing.
A thief.
Yep.
I'm doing this for the little guy. Oh, screw you.
Yeah.
When you pirate music and movies and stuff, you're taking away royalties.
Yeah.
Forget, even the artists that are big names. But what about the people who helped with the album, who were just regular band musicians, or the technicians and stuff, who actually do get a little bit of money out of those albums that are bought? You didn't care about that one, did you?
Those incels don't care, though. That's all they are.
Yeah.
40 and 50-year-old incels. That's all they are.
It's just, you don't want to pay for something. No. You want it. You don't want to pay for it.
And here's my objective again. Say, Mr. Monkey, Mr. Hopper.
Yeah.
That's basically my creation.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle and I do videos, but you know what? One day I just like, you know what? I'm not going to do no more videos or nothing anymore. I got a movie album here. I'm going to put it on the shelf, not even touch it. I'm not even going to promote it. Not going to copy it or nothing. If someone breaks into my house and steals that, I'm going to have them arrested. But Shawn, you're not using it. I don't care. It's my property still.
Yeah.
And if I don't want people to have it, it may be greedy, it may be selfish, it may be unfair, too dang bad.
The only thing you're doing is you're taking it from the outside.
Yeah.
You're not doing it from the inside. It's the same crap, basically.
Right.
Unless something is public domain, which is different, as long as the company owns it, then too bad.
Too bad, exactly.
That's how IP laws work.
Yes.
Now Capcom is cracking down on people who are making fan games that they're trying to make money out of. And I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for the guy who has to pay Nintendo the rest of his life.
Yeah, too bad.
Here's the world's smallest violin for you.
Yeah, sucks to be you, buddy. You shouldn't have stole.
You know Nintendo was like this.
Yeah.
Over 40 years we've seen Nintendo do this. And yes, they are very strict on their IPs, and they're very strict on their property. You know this. This is not some little 17-year-old kid, oh, well, I never heard about Nintendo doing this.
Yeah, baloney.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, you know, you can call ignorance there.
Yeah.
This is someone who even openly admitted that he's followed that Nintendo has done this before. And he said, I always knew it was a risk. And I'm like, and okay, I get it. He wanted to pay for his health care. That's something for the healthcare system.
He should have done a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stealing, though, is not a way to do it.
No, it's just not.
But you guys know that Nintendo's like this. Why did you pick Nintendo? Why?
Because PC games suck. Sony games suck. The majority of Microsoft games suck. They want great games without paying for them, and only Nintendo has them.
No, he was selling them. And see, that's what got him in trouble. And I'm just sitting there like, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you guys know this.
Yeah,
You've been to this rodeo before. It would be like some cowboy getting on a big bull. It's knocked him off twice, and he makes no adjustments to make the ride smoother and better for himself. And then he gets thrown off the second the horn blows.
Or, let's stick to what emulation is, stealing.
Yeah.
Let's just say, you know, I know there's a big risk, but I'm going to go in without a mask on and everything and rob a bank. Right in broad daylight.
Yeah.
And then I get arrested. Like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
I just want to say something to all the video game media and YouTubers, and especially a message out there for Review Tech USA. Sir, I suggest you hand your YouTube duties over to Carlos the Rooster, because you obviously don't have the mental capacity to use your brain anymore. Let Carlos do it for you. Sticking up for thieves.
Yeah.
Give me a break, Rich. I mean, honestly, that's just disgusting.
Even Doc Trey knows what's what.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these clowns are just out there.
Yeah.
You know, and see, what they want is public sympathy.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they do it. They know Nintendo's going to do this.
Yeah.
And then they want the hilariously Robin Hood jokers out there.
Yeah.
Why, damn Nintendo to hell, we'll save them. Well, why haven't you helped the guy who fell for him? I just don't like what he did. That his health insurance, you know. Why don't you help him? Why don't you help the guy get the health care he needs? Why didn't you do that before? He shouldn't have had to have done this with, you know, with Nintendo, and then Nintendo lays the hammer down.
What? Greedy Gen X incels wanting to help someone honestly? Of course not. Unless it's crooked and underhanded or whatever, it's stealing, then they don't want to do it honestly. They don't.
Yeah, I mean, now this company, though, that did Yuzu, I feel no empathy for you all. None.
None.
You guys know the game.
Yeah.
Over 1 million copies of Zelda were stolen last year, basically. You guys did nothing, and now Nintendo laid the hammer down.
I just want to bring up something, because I know Review Tech Liar USA, Liar Face Rich, bring this up. They're Nintendo fans. The majority of these people who do this are Nintendo fans. That's Uncle Lloyd, honey. That's Uncle Lloyd. Wrong. Majority of these people, like a lot of the people online are saying, are not. They don't have the system. They don't have they've never bought a Nintendo system in their life.
Right.
They're just stealing games to be stealing.
Like I said, you guys keep forgetting the whole point of Robin Hood is that he stole from the rich to give to the poor.
Yeah.
It wasn't about benefiting himself.
No.
It was about benefiting other people.
Exactly. See, it's just like that girl who made a YouTube video and TikTok video, stole from Amazon.
Yeah.
She called Amazon. She got $3,000 worth of merchandise.
Right.
And said none of her packages arrived, and they gave her a refund. She chuckled, I'm just sticking it to Amazon. And why Hank and Anna and all the other liberal commentators got a big yuck sticking it to the big rich man. Amazon does it. Poor people and regular people who use Amazon suffer for it.
Right.
It's like in the video game industry, the people who made those games suffer for your greedy and selfishness.
Like I said, this is what happens, is that they lay people off, claiming that there's not enough profits, and they're like, oh, come on, that's BS. Well, if you know that, then why do you want to give them a reason to do it?
Exactly.
Here's the hilarious thing. For all the things you can say about Nintendo, they don't have massive layoffs.
Nope, they don't.
Their CEO doesn't get $20 million a year.
Exactly.
And yet you guys just want to act like, this is one time I will get on to Review Tech USA, that you guys want to say they're all the same. That's just not true. That's bullcrap.
Because Rich is a coward of Sony, beating him down with they're giving him death threats and everything. He's a coward. That's all there is to it.
I can understand, though, with his family situation and everything, but the fact is...
Well, then he shouldn't mention the subject at all, then. Instead of bringing Nintendo in, accusing them of something that they don't do.
Yeah, I mean...
That's just wrong.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's just they always try to play the everybody does it card.
I know.
When, you know, like with Iwata. Iwata didn't have to take a pay cut.
No, he didn't.
People started saying, well, he had to take a pay cut because Japanese law. No, like Shawn and I wrote or talked about in another video, no, that's not Japanese law.
No, it's not.
You're lying.
They're lying. They're liars. They're all liars. Anything just to suck up for Sony or to stick up for their little greedy, I don't want to pay for this, anything attitude.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like I said, they're so obsessed with their PC and stuff. Yeah. And I haven't had a PC for years, and I don't care. I'm obsessed with having one, and you idiots, suckers, PC cultist. I am doing a detailed video about this, and I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again, that PCs, and I'm talking about the higher end ones, are actually cheaper to make than an Apple iPhone. About $300 to $350, and yet you suckers have to pay $1,200. I make my own. Oh, shut up. You have to buy the parts from somewhere, don't you? And it costs money. But see, the thing is that you guys are a useful idiot for the PC industry. Because how many pure video game companies are worth $1 trillion?
Yeah.
I can name you a few, including Microsoft. But I can name you a few others. How do you think they get that much money?
Exactly.
Were you guys literally born stupid or something?
Yes, they were. Because again, it all goes back to what I've been talking about, Michelle. These people are Trump supporters. They think, I get my way and I don't have to pay any repercussions for it.
Yeah.
That's how they think.
Yeah, it is.
Look at what Donald Trump and his lollygagging ass Nazi family is doing. They think they can steal songs from Tom Petty and his family. They think they can do whatever they want and face no repercussions. Yeah. Because these little incels, you know what the problem was, Michelle? Their problem was they had parents that never told them no. They always got their way. They throw a fit in the store. I want this. All right, honey, now it's time for a timeout. And they get what they want. They're never. And then I remember when I worked at Target bookstore, and we wouldn't take back a phone from someone because it was past the 90-day warranty.
Yeah.
They threw the phone at me. They threw it at me. I was lucky. We called security, and he got arrested. It was just like these cry bags. Yes, that's what you little incels are. You're cry bag babies. We're adults. We're adults. Did you see that wine bag baby who cried about having pronouns in Starfield? They're not adults. You're all 5-year-old little children. That's all you are. You're little spoiled brats, and you think you always get your way. That's not how life works.
No, it's not, and I just think it's sad. I think it's pathetic that we have to explain this stuff to people. That intellectual property are not yours.
No.
Unless you created it and stuff.
Yourself.
It's not yours.
It's not yours. No.
Like I said, sometimes that can suck when you can't get a new entry in something or you can't find the old version of something. I agree with that. But stealing it, and yes, that's what you're doing, stealing it is not going to help the problem. It's going to make it worse.
Yeah, and if you really do want that game that bad on a system, maybe not 100%, 80 to 85% of those games are somewhere in a GameStop used or disc replay or something. They're somewhere out there. And you're like, but they're too expensive. But yet you spent $20,000 on a PC. Yeah. You got a Porsche in your garage. Yeah. But they're too expensive, liar.
Like I said, you just don't want to pay nothing for something that people worked hard on.
Well, I know. They don't. Because they're jealous little incels who think the world is owned to them.
Yeah, exactly. So,
they're not.
Yeah, Shawn and I don't apologize for this. We don't.
Nope.
You know, at first I was like a little scared to really speak what I wanted to say, but the more we kept doing this and I turned Shawn loose and the more people started reacting positively, and that there were people out there who had a voice like us and they wanted somebody to say this, so I feel a lot more confident saying it now. And the fact is that Metroid, Zelda, Mario and them are not yours.
Exactly. Right, when they buy the game, it's mine. No, it's not really.
No.
It's not.
The cartridge and stuff is, and you know what you can play it on, like your Switch and stuff, is completely yours. But the property itself and doing something outside of your home with it, and when you emulate and stuff, see, you're doing something outside of your home. That makes it illegal.
Exactly.
If you were to, let's just say you wanted to buy the game and set it on fire for some reason, you can do that.
Like Ben Shapiro did with Barbie.
Yeah.
Roasted it. I mean, if you want to waste your money, go ahead.
Yeah, that's your choice, you know. And if Nintendo wanted to do something, I'd be like, they bought that cartridge, you know, it's theirs. But, you know, the actual IP and stuff is not yours. No. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's property of Nintendo. Just like Star Wars is property of Disney now. I mean, you guys get mad and stuff because fans just want to do what they want. I'm sorry. That's not how the world works. Anyone who's actually taken a business class, a business law class, or anything about IPs and copyrights and stuff, know this. I'm tired of people making excuses, being angry and stuff. I'm on your side. Oh, shut up. Fact is that if you were really on these people's side, you would tell them, look, if you play with fire, you're going to get burned.
Because Nintendo is still going to do this.
Yeah.
So to all you morons out there who are going to keep trying, and to all you even bigger morons who stick up for the morons to try it, because, you know, you're idiots. Because I remember in the movie Star Wars, and Michelle can back me up on this, and an old saying, Han Solo, we're laying there in the compartments of the Millennium Falcon. Solo, like, you're an old fool. Obi-Wan, who's the bigger fool is the one who follows the fool.
Yeah, fool or the fool who follows.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what you idiots are who follow these losers and sticking up, sucking up to them. You're nothing but losers. And honestly, if you're going to do that, put your YouTube channel, give it up, go do something else.
Yeah.
Go work at Hardee's or McDonald's or something. Go do something else because you're not doing the public a service. Just not by lying to them and giving them false information.
Yep. I want this to stop. I don't want nobody else to face Nintendo's wrath. I don't.
I do. I want all the thieves and crooks to.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I want it to stop.
But it won't. You know it's not going to.
And if you get caught and you have to pay the piper and you get arrested or whatever, then don't go crying.
Exactly.
Because you were the one who did it. You know the consequences.
Yep.
You know what Nintendo's like. It's like somebody pointing a gun at their foot, pulling the trigger, and then yelling that their foot's shot.
Because if you're expecting sympathy for us, go watch suck-up channels like Review Tech USA, Dreamcast Guy, and all these other people who suck up to these losers. Go get your little whiny sympathy from them. You ain't gonna get it from us.
No, because we're tired of you guys screwing everything up.
Yep.
This is me, Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Have a good one. Thank you for staying to the end of the video and watching it. If you like all of our videos, don't you join our other social medias like TikTok, Discord, Reddit, Instagram, Thread, X, and our WordPress blog. You can also support us by joining Patreon for as little as $1 a month, where you will get exclusive content, uncut videos, behind the scenes, watch that trailer, Jack's Joke of the Week, and my sports input. If you join the $25 tier, I will send you an autographed copy of The Buzzies for free. If you love horror movies and independent content, we're a great place to come and visit because we love supporting other independent creators and stuff. When you support us, you're supporting people who do all of this by ourselves. Me, Michelle, I'm the editor, I'm the director of the videos, I'm the producer, Shawn's the executive producer and content creator. So thank you everybody, and please look into supporting our Patreon as it really does help out. Just $1 a month. Thank you and have a wonderful day.